What's going on, Pyros? Welcome back to the channel. Vex Pyro here, back at you with another video. So we have a shopping trip. I went to Grandma's Fireworks in West College Corner, Indiana, I do believe is where it is. So we met Grandma, one of the two grandmas, and then another gentleman. I didn't catch his name, but they were extremely nice to us. Let me film in the store, so you'll be seeing that walkthrough if you haven't seen it already. They have a gigantic variety of products, which is really cool. I want to give them credit on the fact that, you know, they sell safety glasses, they sell 3D glasses for the kids, they sell earplugs for the kids or whoever may want them. They label their things very well. Unfortunately, I had to move through that store pretty quick on our store tour. But, I mean, they had so many products. There's no way I could have filmed each one and got you prices like I try to do normally. There was just so much stuff. A huge variety of stuff. Huge variety of not only brands, but objects or items, SKUs. So it was really cool, but we got a little pickup here. Hey, everybody. I want to interrupt this video for two things. One, I forgot an item, so I'm going to insert that video right after I'm done with this little PSA. But I wanted to tell you, I like to be honest on my channel, and I want to let you know one of the reasons I moved through this store so fast. One, we were in a hurry, but two was unfortunately mainly the prices. I'm going to assume that they don't direct import their objects and that tariffs hit them pretty hard this year because the prices were pretty high. 500 grams at $100, small fountains at $15, $20, artillery ball shells at $25. So, and these aren't like buy one, get one prices. These were regular prices. So as much good as I can say about this store, like I said, with the variety, the little extras they offer, I mean, it was an awesome little store, but the prices were, like I said, a tad high. I hope it's just the tariffs and that they go back down because I would love to visit the store again. There were a lot of items that I wish I could have picked up, but I just unfortunately couldn't because it was so high. So, yeah, that's it. I'm going to let you back into the video now with the item that I actually forgot. So I'm going to show it now, which was the surprise fountains. So I'm going to bring you back in and show you those. And then we'll get back to the regular video. So the surprise fountain, a 4-pack of fountains here. And these basically have a surprise ending. So you'll have a regular fountain, and then you'll have some kind of effect at the end, whether it be a crackle, a shot up in the air, a loud boom, color, you know, just something. But you don't know which one's which. At least as far as I know, they're not distinguishable on which effect is on each fountain. So, yeah, surprise, surprise. What does that say? Sorry. Emits showers of sparks. Effects. Oh, flaming balls. Reports. Yeah, it just tells you the different things you can have. So, there you go. Emits showers of sparks, shoots flaming balls, and reports if applicable. And let's show you what we got. So, let's see. I guess we could maybe start off with these. Let's move. Hold on a second, guys. Let me move a couple of these items here. We'll kind of try to put them in some kind of feasible order for you. Let's see. Well, give me 1 second, guys. Alright, we're back, guys. I don't know how many times you're ever going to hear this from a pyro, but I've lost my elephant. I'll give you context to that here in just a second. Let's go into the items that we picked up at Grandma's Fireworks. So, first off, let me scoot you down a little bit. We'll start scooting things in here. So, first off, sliders. So those of you who don't know, these are a really cool little item. It looks like basically 10 pieces of fuse. And what you do with them is you can put them on the ground, you kind of slide your foot across it, and it'll kind of start it up, and it'll make like a crackling. It's almost like a crackling fuse, so it'll crackle and it'll go along. I've also seen and tried other people will light them and just watch them kind of crackle and slide around. So really cool item here. We have some more of these coming from direct from China. So I love this item. But yeah, picked up some sliders. After that, guys, we picked up a pack of zippers from Big Fireworks. So I have a little collection of these. Whoops. I do not have this particular brand, of these. So we picked these up. After that, we'll go ahead and get these out of the way. So Grandma's Fireworks does a little deal where they have a couple of Gumball machines in there, and if you put 25 cents in, you get you get your Gumball, obviously. Well, if you get a red Gumball, you win either a pack of sparklers or a pack of firecrackers. So me and Andrew took a stab at it. We both lost, and then the buddy Joe was there, and I said, well, I might as well try again. I found a couple of quarters. So I told Joe, well, you gotta roll for me because my luck's bad. And he rolled, and it actually spit out 2 gumballs, and one of them was red, so I won. And then we tried the second time, and we lost, but I did win one time. They gave me an option between the crackers and the sparklers. I chose the crackers. These are Mega Banger firecrackers. Obviously I was only supposed to win one. They were nice enough to give me 2 more, so I got 3 packs of the Mega Bangers here. All right, after that, so I told you I lost my elephant, and yeah. So I got some of these little, fountain pooping, things. These little pooping novelty deals. So there's the Bullshit by Legend Fireworks. There's the Shitty Kitty by Legend Fireworks, and somewhere around here, I can't find it, is an elephant that goes right along. It's just like these, only it's an elephant. So we picked up one of each of these. Figure we'll do a video on these. Cool little fun novelty. Yeah, so we picked those up. After that, guys, only a couple items left here. We grabbed Purple Poison Fountain from Great Grizzly. A little bitty guy, but label's a little loose there. But yeah, Purple Poison from Great Grizzly. We picked this up. We're going to give it a try. Hopefully it does, in fact, show purple. Does it have a performance on here? It just says emits showers of sparks. Yeah, I'm going to hope that this is a purple fountain since it says that. So we will test that and see. After that, we picked up 2 packs of these flamingo eggs. So obviously giant crackling balls, pink foil giant crackling balls from Foil Fireworks. Not a brand that you see very often, not a brand I've had much of on the channel. So when I saw that, and I saw it was a different kind of crackling ball I hadn't had, I said, well, we need to try that. Tad bit expensive, but it is what it is. We got them. Let's see. We'll go to these next. So I've got 3 of these blinking necklace, these red, white, and blue blinking necklaces. So I had a couple of these before that I had gotten. I used to wear them on the 4th. I had it 2 or 3 years in a row. I had the last one. Finally, it quit working on me. So we picked up 3 more. 1 for me, 1 for the boys. As I go up to the counter, she said, well, actually, as I'm paying, she's like, I actually don't know if those work. I'm like, excuse me? It's an interesting thing to say as someone's paying for a product. But so we've had them a while, and I said, well, hopefully they work, and they're if anything, if they don't, it's just batteries. Which I guess, let's put it to the test, guys. Let's open one of these up, and let's see if in fact we got ripped off, and we've got to put more money into these things on top of what we paid for them, or if they work. So let's see, is it just the button, or do I, let's see. Let me figure out how to work it, guys. Man, the straight button's not working. Whoops, sorry. Let me scoot you back down there. Maybe we did get rid. Oh, duh. There's a little thing you're supposed to pull here. Ah, look at that. Well, at least one of them's working, guys. Do we have different speeds here? Let's check that out. So obviously that's a... Okay, so we got super fast. We got kind of that one. We've got a slow. Okay, so that's the 3 speeds. Yeah, super fast, that kind of blinking, and then a slow blink. So there you go. We got 3 of those. And lastly, at Grandma's Fireworks, we picked up the 3-minute fountain from Great Grizzly. So I love the 3-minute fountains. Get them any chance I can get. I think this was $15. So a little high, but an item to get nonetheless. Do we have a performance on here? Obviously, admits showers of sparks. There's no performance at all. Whoa. So usually you don't see a foil. That's interesting. Usually you don't see a foil on the bottom of a cake. It's if anything, they're on the top, and that's usually Proline. Well, we have a 3-minute fountain from Great Grizzly. No performance. That is interesting. Usually, you know, you expect that from Great Grizzly. But, yeah, the 3-minute fountain. And that's our pickup. I don't know where my elephant went. If I can find him, I'll throw him in a picture up here in the corner or something. So, that's it, guys. That's a pickup from Grandma's Fireworks. Thank you for watching Vex Pyro. Like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. I appreciate all of you. And until the next video, Vex Pyro out.